Hey everybody, Nathan Gifford here. In here with a couple of my friends and have a little thing to share with you on perspective. It's important when you look at anything in life or work or whatever it is. But what made me think of that this morning is we've just had a bunch of snow and it's very unusual here. And when I'm in these pens with these animals, of course there's poop on the ground, right? You gotta clean that up. Well, when it blends in, not totally blends in, but when it's near the same color as the dirt and the ground, it doesn't look as bad. But now when I'm here and I'm seeing this, it's not candy, by the way. It's not like Raisinets. But when you see that on the white snow, there's more of a contrast, and it's much more noticeable, and it makes it look a lot worse. And you see all that everywhere, and the reality is that's normal, and this is no different than the usual. But when there's a blanket of snow and then all of that on top of it, it just looks different. It's the same, but it looks different. That's perspective. And so it just makes it look worse, makes it look dirtier. Not that it's anyway. But when you take the concept there and you think about it in terms of your day-to-day work, life, and experience, perspective is super important. I could be working on a project, working with a client, and maybe the project is behind in one area, but it's ahead in another area. They could say, oh, well, why are you behind here? It's like, well, perspective, you look at it and get the full picture. We're ahead on this part. So at the end of the day, really, we could be ahead on the whole project. But if you just look at one particular thing, it might look bad or something might look good. You just have to have the right perspective, the right context. And oh, hey, got a visitor. That's Maple. She just became a grandma. But speaking of late projects, what's the biggest reason for a late project? The client. So if you have a project that's behind, but it's because you're waiting on stuff from the client, leave me alone. Say they had assets they were supposed to get you in January and it's February and you still don't have them. It's going to cause delays, and it's not your fault, so that's perspective. Client obviously can't get mad if the project is behind if it's their fault. And just a quick note for any of my clients that are watching this, I was not thinking about you when I said that just now. This is purely hypothetical. Just a side note. Same thing like working with a team. I could have a very seasoned team member that can get a particular task done in 2 hours. That doesn't mean I can expect everybody else on the team to get it done in 2 hours. Somebody that's newer, maybe it takes them 6 hours. I can't get mad at that person for taking 6 hours. I have to have the right perspective and know that it's going to take them longer because they're new. They don't have as much experience. Maybe it's the first time they've done that particular task versus somebody that's done it 100 times. So it's very different. I can't have the same expectation for both sides of that. So there's perspective in that. So that affects everything. We could go through example after example. But just a little reminder today, whatever you're dealing with at work or at home or whatever else, try to keep things in the right perspective, put things in the full context of the situation or the details or whatever it is. And might not be as bad as it looks. Thanks. Catch you next time.